the review of the Kia Sorento. Should we do a review?
No.
Car review, Summer?
Pardon?
We'll do a
It's
car
good.
review.
No.
No?
A Kia.
Oh, here we go. Now we're ready to go.
I find it so hilarious.
Oh, no, so we have to talk about the Kia.
No.
What do you think about it?
It's good.
Why?
Right, otherwise I wouldn't have got another one.
This car.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got this again after we already had a Kia if I didn't like them.
Yeah.
We're so comfortable to travel in.
They are quite good.
It has two faults though, this head thing and the button that makes you stop when you stop at the lights.
Oh yeah,
Stop.
what's the head thing? The
That
headrest.
Yeah, you have to always take your ponytail out.
Yeah, the headrest, did you hear that, Kia? Your headrests for your 5-star safety award are awful. Because they're too far forward.
You can't do your hair if you're a woman because
Or a guy who has long hair and wants to put it in a ponytail.
you have to always take them out to travel.
Which is crazy. If I sit straight up
Don't run this manner.
and down with a straight back, my head has to go like this. Nuts. Unless I got an egg head, or Koreans have got flat heads, then it's too far forward.
You're gonna post this on YouTube, eh?
Possibly.
Dad.
So yeah, headrest too far forward, and you can't adjust them back. So, and I've thought about taking them out and bending the steel rods, which I have done on a previous Kia. But this one has like a steel cable down all through it and under the seat and whatever. So that makes it even more difficult. So I didn't go there. Anyway, what was the other thing?
However, still love the Kia.
Still have the Kia. Turning off at the light, so it has an automatic engine stop thing when you stop at the lights or wherever it turns off. So by default it's set to turn off, which sucks. Like, it's just a pain really, eh? We're forever having to manually turn it off. First thing we do in the car is manually push this button to turn off the automatic stop because it's painful.
Stop engine button.
The stop engine button. It's like, we find it can be dangerous at times if you're trying to cross an intersection or something and you need to go.
You're on a hill.
Oh yeah, we'll come to that.
Steering wheel.
And you need to go. It delays. It's pretty fast, but realistically, it delays about a half second, and that is a lot when you're looking for the gap and you're waiting, and then
You miss it.
you miss it, man. So it shouldn't be. The default setting shouldn't be to turn the engine off. Like I reckon the default setting should be normal. And if you want to turn the engine off,
Save the environment.
save the environment, and be green, then you can hit the button and turn it on. So I reckon they've got that round the wrong way. Also with that same setting, when the engine goes off and you're on a hill,
There's a split second where it doesn't grab and you roll backwards till it grabs.
yeah, which is no good because obviously people behind you. And
Quite scary.
yeah. So I reckon that's an actual fault with the car. They haven't thought of that. So when you come up to a hill and you stop and the engine cuts out like it should by default, and then you go again in that second that you've released the brake and your foot's on the accelerator and you're waiting for things to start up, you're rolling backwards. So there's no like lock. Should be a hill lock, but when the engine's turned off, that doesn't engage, so you actually roll back until the engine turns on again and you're forward. Shouldn't do that, so Mr. Korean should fix that one.
However, we still love the Kia.
Yeah, we still love the Kia.
Haven't seen it.
Room wise, it's okay, eh, in the back.
It's so funny.
It's okay, it's just a normal size Kia. What else don't I like?
Do you want to say anything good about it?
Oh, good things. Oh, I notice sometimes on its change down when you're braking. Like if you're traveling along and your brake is slow brake, it will automatically change down like you'd expect, but sometimes it changes down quite harshly, so it's not a smooth change down. Engine wise, no issues. It's pretty cool. Jump in, go. Good things. It looks pretty snazzy, eh, for an SUV.
Yeah, it's pretty simple and tidy and not tacky.
Yeah, not tacky. It's built pretty solidly. Like we've had these. Actually, four-wheel drive on this is pretty cool. So we used to live on a lifestyle block, take us through the paddock, pull the boat, all that sort of stuff. Use the four-wheel drive quite often. Pretty good, pretty stiff chassis. The previous version of this, I've had sort of on two wheels over this gully thing, and nothing bent or twisted. So pretty cool. Diesel engine, no dramas, grunty when you need it. Tows the boat, easy. Oh, is that a speed camera? Yeah. Is it a speed camera?
Wow.
One good thing would be an automatic boot closer, but I think the other models come with that now. But we just have to pull ours down and slam it. Feels quite solid. Feels solid compared to other Japanese cars. Yeah, much solider feel. Rides
I got a bad thing.
Rides on the road well.
Dad, I got a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
The air conditioning in the back,
Yeah.
it only hits your knees, so your knees become really cold. But it is really powerful, so yeah.
So if you have hot knees, it's perfect.
Yep.
But otherwise, it doesn't really do the good thing. What's the other thing?
That was one good thing and one bad thing.
Oh, what was the? Oh, I see. Gotcha. Road noise. So we're doing 103 kilometers an hour. Hear the noise. Pretty quiet. Anything else?
The what is it? The backing camera screen
Yeah.
radio is also good.
Yeah. Backing screen's good. Changes in the light, very handy. But all new cars have got those now, even better than this one. The sat nav, which we have in this, never use. Oh, it feels old school compared to Google Maps and stuff like that, eh? Like we never use it. But it just came with it. Oh, so there's one other thing I remembered. Cruise control's pretty easy to use, but then it has this, what is it called? Speed limit, where you can set your max speed. Like, why would you ever see it looks like that? I haven't set it to anything. Why would you want to set a maximum speed? So like, you can floor it, but it'll only go up to your maximum speed. Any ideas?
So you don't get a ticket.
Oh yeah, so you can set it at like 110 and like, and you won't get a ticket.
Yeah.
So if you're passing somebody and you're like, boom, boosting,
And
hit your max,
yeah.
then you're like,
Yeah.
and you're just sitting on 110 waiting.
Yeah.
That would be freaky. Not sure the purpose of that. I reckon it's a waste of time and a danger. Having a maximum speed limit that you can set. Your car will not go over that limit. I reckon that's dangerous.
Why?
Dad, I reckon
Well,
it's
if
for
you're
learners drivers.
Nah, if you want to get out of you need to plant it and go, and then you're sitting stuck on the other side of a road trying to go.
To do that, so then if your parents are worried, they set that so you don't go over a certain speed.
Yeah, this is the difference in young people nowadays. That they have logical reasons for everything. Very good idea, Bailey.
You see my name?
Oh, am I not allowed to say your name? Anyway, this is a bit of New Zealand. Right, I thought of one other thing. Oh, Kia Sorento, what year? 2018? 17, late 17. So we bought it new and had it since then. It's now January 2020.
They walk past you if you get toward them.
He can pass me. And it's done 69,000 Ks. My wife's largely driven most of those. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the brakes. Super, either you'd call them awesome or super sensitive. But if you come in from I guess a typical car that has sort of, I don't know, I guess normal brakes, and you come into this, you almost put yourself and your passengers through the windscreen. They're super sensitive. You can stop on an absolute dime. Great when you're towing boat or trailers or heavier loads. They go really well. But most of the time, if you jump in from a different car, they're very sensitive, and you end up, you know, putting people boom, boom, boom on the brakes. If you're wearing work boots, steel cap boots and stuff, they're just crazy buttons.
Oh my goodness. What idiots.
Really, you have to get used to it, because you jump on the brakes and man, you're like, so another thing that's really different from other cars we've had, ultra sensitive brakes. You almost have to drive it in socks with ballet feet, just tapping it with your big toe so you're not putting people through windscreens. Listen. Rebel.
We're on the Rebel.
Okay, Bailey's right.
Rebel.
Bailey's right.
What is
What
it?
I'm going to build castles from the rubble of your love.
Oh,
From the rubble of your love.
So that's the review of the Kia Sorento. Hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a laugh. This is a sunset, courtesy of the Australian wildfires that they've been having over the summer, and we're getting the smoke here in New Zealand. We're in Tauranga, and amazing pink sunset from the smoke that's drifted over. Incredible. Well, sorry for those guys, but yeah, getting the smoke here.
No.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That almost made me sick. It was
Hello.
dribble.
There's a rubbish bag here. Why would you do that?
You gotta pick them up.
Oh my goodness. Every single one of them.
No.
Oh, please
suck them
don't.
in.
Oh.
Caleb.
There's some in there.
Oh,
Pre-sucked ones.
yuck.
Oh.
That'll take some. The bonus.